Perfect. We'll get some wonderful banners. It's going to be absolutely grand. Oh, I can have the banners hanging for... Oh! I can have support across there and banners hanging down. Oh, my lord! I wasn't ready for this. I just wasn't ready. Okay, I need to drop of the odds and sods. Oh my lord, I've got 3 stacks of them now. It's silly. Well, I can only use 10 at a time at most, so let's grab that. Oop. Blah. It hurts my legs only a little. I love that that still counts as a fire. Because, I mean, it is. I'm next to a forge and a charcoal kiln. I should not be wet. Okay. Now, next up. Got an awful lot of tin. An awful lot of copper, too. I can make a cauldron now. I can also probably make a cultivator. Oh my lord, I can make all these other things. A portal connects to another portal with equal or no tag. Emits a magic seal on the nearby surroundings that prevents other players from constructing buildings or opening doors. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Can make a boat. I need 80 bronze and nails. And quite a lot of fine wood. But we can absolutely make a boat. Cauldron I'm really tempted at making. Really ultra tempted at making. 10 tin, though. I think we can afford that. I could have a copper knife. Oh, I bet that's amazing as well. The backstab damage on that would just be ridiculous. I mean, right now, my backstab damage is almost... Well, it's a bit over 100. But the backstab damage on a copper knife would be nearly 200. And this, and the bronze axe, oh, actually, no, I haven't upgraded the bronze axe, so I'll take that back. Still. I accidentally shot a deer with a flare gun in the forest, but true to that cook's wisdom, it was a nice and easy kill. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I imagine the copper knife is bonkers. Utterly bonkers insane. I've still got enough tin that I could comfortably... Well, I'm going to... Let me drop this off for now. Which was it? To make the cauldron. I do want the cauldron, so I'm going to make it. It is just a tin. I'll grab that first then. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Marvellous. Truly. Though, Were there any other building components made out of fine wood? No. Oh well. That's a shame. I may take the core wood in here and upgrade some of these posts. Oh, what? I need to make it. Oh. I need to make it out of. So I've got to. That's annoying. That's kind of silly that I need. I'm going to have to move the forge over in order. Oh, God. Alright then, game. Thankfully, you do get everything back, or at least that's what I've been told. Let me just move my forge a moment. I need to build a cauldron. I'll put it there. And then, with the power that this forge has invested in me, I shall build a cauldron, then I'll move the forge back. Donk. Queen's Jam? What? I think I approve. I noticed many mead bases. There we go. Alright, let's go back and have a look at that whole mead base thing. Because we've got to have mead to use a tank. If that makes sense. Okay. So honey, raspberries, dandelions, and blueberries makes a mead base. Minor healing. Needs to be fermented. Okay. Poison resistance with thistles, necktails, and coal. Minor stamina. Yellow mushrooms. Tasty. Blueberries and raspberries. Queen's Jam. Raspberries and blueberries. That classic tasty blend of raspberries and blueberries. HP 2. Stamina 40. Health 30. Wow, okay. Alright, so we definitely, at this point, don't want to be using raspberries just willy-nilly. Don't really want to be using the necktails either, honestly, but it is what it is. At least the necktails spawn nearby. Yeah, I'm going to need to get the fermenting barrels set up. That is definitely something I'm going to need to do. Love the color of that troll hide. Very pleasant shade of blue. But it probably smells to high heaven. Yeah, well, I mean, certainly if the game pays any attention to actual troll lore, I suppose. Ah, it was one of the necktails. Alas, oh well. Tis a shame, but yeah, again, the cultivator may actually be a higher priority then, because I can grow carrots and I wonder what we can do with carrots. I guess we can just eat carrots instead of the berries that I'm going to be saving now. Finally found a use for internet trolls, making capes. Indeed. Look at my dashing self. I do believe the bees are messing. They did! They just straight up killed the boar! Oh my lord! Man. They straight up just murked a boar. Yeah, bees have turned this into a tower defense game. Yeah, it does appear so. glorious one. I can't believe the bees literally just took out a ball. My goodness. It's amazing. Alright, so I need a lot more of quite a few things, actually. We're going to require a goodly amount of fine wood, goodly amount of regular wood. Chomp, chomp. I would love to get a little garden going and having some carrots available to us. That would be fantastic. And I could easily make a little area. I mean, I could even maybe just rise this area up and have a garden alongside. Maybe a little path going down there. I don't have any way of making a path, though, which is a shame. But, well, that's a thing. But having a little raised garden up here, I think that would be lovely. Then I can start considering building a palisade of some sort. Either way, first things first, everything starts with wood. So let's get out there and get some wood. But I'm not going to lie, I am sorely tempted to just go for a copper dagger, just because I've already got so many points in the dagger skill. I feel comfortable with it. I know sometimes it's better to have a weapon that hits harder, probably, rather than many times, but damn. That would be a lot of backstab damage, like just crazy amounts of backstab damage. And the parry damage would be bonkers as well. I mean, this with 35 slash damage, it would be 70 points of parry damage. The dagger, on the other hand, 9 and 9. Okay, well, actually, yeah, that would be a lot less. Well, no. Because it gets 4 times. Assuming the copper dagger does get 4 times as much damage. That's a very good point. I don't know that for certain. I have no knowledge of whether it does or not. There we go. Whee. But if it does, then it would be the better option. Because I more or less live on parries when combat. Loads of berries over here. Well worth me collecting. Now I know what I can use them for. I was kind of waiting to see if he would cause all of these to fall down. I'm a little bit concerned that it'll destroy the... Oh dear, they're both coming down in directions I would rather not. Haha, got you. Okay, that one stood up very well. I am extremely pleased that managed to avoid destroying all the berry bushes. Some of them are taken down. Oh dear, that is a big domino effect over there. How many trees is this going to domino down? This is kind of bonkers now. Thought he was coming down after me. Go. Oh, poop. I didn't mean to take out that bush, unfortunately. Alright, let's go drop these off. Now that's going to be an awful lot of charcoal for us. Why am I still carrying that? I have no idea. And that, for that matter, damn it. Okay. Right, okay, well, Zangiri, let's have a look then. Yes, I can. I can actually damage this. Ooh. Now, is it... Ooh. I wonder, is this going to be a different type of wood? Is it going to be hardwood and fine wood? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried. Mind you, from that entire tree we got this. I mean, to be fair, it is a stout log, but... Let my stamina recover. Okay, that was a lot of fine wood, to be fair. Actually, not as much as on second thoughts, not as much as I was expecting. Alright. Still, it's a good amount. But I think, given... Did I get any, like... No, I didn't. Given how little compared to how amazing those trees look, I'm going to avoid cutting down the oak trees. If it was crazy, crazy amounts, then maybe I would have. But I don't think it's really worth it for me. Honk. And off we go. Let's just make sure it's fully repaired. It is now. Right then, got quite a lot of things to offload. Start moving them in. I'm not sure if we're going to use the... I need chairs for the house, definitely. So a lot of that fine wood is already earmarked for that purpose. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Well, I mean, to be honest, if you use like hardwood or softwood for charcoal, you're gonna get the same amount of charcoal, because all it does is strip some moisture out of it. It just leaves the carbon. So it wouldn't really make much sense for for you to get extra charcoal out of it. Still, it doesn't need to make sense for it to be a good game mechanic. So, Well, there definitely is that to be said. Right. I can already make the seats. I'm going to need the blueberries for the blue banners. And I really, really want those. But as for the item stands, and I do want those too, I'm going to need the copper nails. So grabbing those with me. So, first things first. Seats. I can either have a bench. And a bench is nice, but I feel seats make more sense. A bench is more for multiple people dining there. Seats is a little bit more comfortable. I mean, perhaps... Oh, well, actually, what we could do is have... no, that table is clearly not designed for people to sit on the end. Let's make it a little bit more interesting looking. There we go. There we go. If we had a large enough hall, and maybe later on we will build that, we could have tables at the head of an arrangement of tables with seats, and then the rest with benches. Just joined and I'm instantly blown away by your building. So elegantly detailed. Oh, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you to say. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Let me bring up the map. Okay, so we've got a couple of little places that I've got buildings. Fair Knights was my initial camp, and it is literally just a tiny little hut covering over a workbench, and then a little kind of bed lean-to. It's kind of open on one side with a little wind wall with a fire pit in front of it. In fact, you know what? If we go that way, and I think we probably will to go to that dungeon, I'll show you Fair Knights. It's been a long time since I was there. Old Town. I basically house flipped one of the houses in a town so I could stay there for the night. In one of the ruined kind of little villages. Emberlight is where we're making our main base. Troll Scorched. My first encounter with a troll, I set it up so that I could actually fight in the Blackwood. And it's a little hut. It's got a little fire pit, bed, a workbench. Just enough storage for me to do a little bit of work around there without having to constantly run all the way back. And then all the way over here, Raidsmouth. Set that up so that I could hit a couple of dungeons because they were the first dungeons that I actually went to. And that was the first one where I actually had anything attack the base as well, because the woods are moving event happened. So that one's set up, and it's kind of fair for the name, really. It's set up more as a combat base. It's got wooden spikes around the outside, torches, so on and so forth. It's a reasonable sized hut, but it is just still a hut. That's why it's got like a little camp symbol, whereas this one's got a house symbol. But each one of them has got a bed, a functional bed that I can use to spawn at. But let me show you from the outside. There we go. It is nighttime. Actually, well, you know, there's a certain beauty in it at nighttime. This was, when I first set up this area, this was my only hut. So I had a little smoke channel up there because I needed a fire pit inside. We've got... back here, oh yeah, the beehives. Oh no, they managed to take down one of the beehives. The beehives just took out a grayling. So for those who are asking, do the beehives deal with graylings? Yes, they do. But this is a little temporary structure back here. I haven't really designed that part yet. Let me just make sure all the beehives are nice and safe. Yes, hopefully All the bees are happy. There we go. I'll just rebuild that beehive. Hopefully, it dropped all of the materials I would need to rebuild it. Let's have a look. Yes. There we go. There we go. They're keeping me going with honey. Honestly, an amazing food source. Just so good. There we are. But that was our first little stilted structure. And then when I came back from a mining trip and troll hunting, I built this. It's a bit more of a... well, it keeps calling it a long house. It absolutely isn't. But this is my house. This is where I sleep in. I need to do a little bit more work with some of the details along the top, but we've got the main entryway where I've got useful storage for the sort of stuff that I'm going to want if I'm going somewhere. So weapons, spare armor, food, tools. In here then we've got the main hall. Got some fuel down there. We've got... actually, it is quite hard to read, to be fair. I may stick a little torch or something here. But we've got raw food there. Got our cooking pit. Benches. Little workbench back here. And then up top is where I have my bed. Just up here. With my treasures over there as well. There you go. Okay, let me catch up on chat for a second. Aavak, do you plan on coercing Lady Sheila into playing this with you? I don't think she's interested in recording it or streaming it. I think she's more interested in just playing it and having it as a downtime game. So Lady Sheila may well hang out on the Dapplings server. Oops, I just punched the air, don't mind me. There we go. Chomp, chomp, chomp. You can insert the walls slightly and use the angled beams for outside decoration. I just learned that on Reddit today. I can insert the walls slightly. Oh, right, yeah. I don't like offsetting the walls using the no snap. I know I can, but I dislike doing it just because it doesn't line up quite as well. Did I literally throw that instead of eating? Why not? I find it leads to all kinds of shenanigans, but honestly I'm really close to. Largely for one very simple reason. It isn't even largely, it is only that reason. I want overhangs so badly. So badly. Oh. But I don't have them. This makes me very sad. For example, if I inserted one extra roof, I could have half an overhang on this side and half an overhang on that side, and that's basically all I want, a half roof. Little half roof overhang, it would be marvellous, but, well, it is what it is right now. I'd rather not have to get into free-handing the placement, but I may do for future builds. Yours all end up looking like a witch hut. Don't let me say, take some design tips during the stream. Oh, you're more welcome to, mate. More than welcome. Loki trying to get Aavak to build roads to all his basic camps by hoeing the ground to make it flat. Okay, I mean, I could do that. Aavak, you should have been an architect or an interior designer. You certainly have the X factor for it. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Very kind of you. Your roof design is top notch. I struggle with the smoke holes. Trial and error. Like, I've built a few designs now in the game, and each time I build a new house, I do the chimney better. It's always a pain, but it's just a little bit of practice really makes perfect. Take care, Hammer's food. Have a good night, mate. Have a really restful sleep. Just started a new world myself. My old world, the main starting island, was smallish and took 15 minutes to get to any other island by car. Wow. So sometimes you just end up cut off from parts of the world. That's pretty brutal. Overhangs would be nice. It is really annoying that wood takes so much weather damage without a roof over it. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's a really nice idea to just make a path all the way back to the various other locations. I like the idea of it. It is a bit weird. That's the thing, is I kind of feel that maybe half roofs are on their way, because it is odd that they've got half floors but not half, and half walls and half beams, but not half roofs. That part I do not understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right, okay, so first and foremost, let's have a look at the new details that we can add. We've got item stands, but more than anything, I want these types of item stands. Which side is which? Right, okay, that's the side we need. I feel we need a nice proud item somewhere in here. Either hung over the fire pit, or I could put a beam across there, perhaps, and have something like literally in that aperture there that you're looking at. Maybe even on both sides. What say you, chat? I think it needs to be something eye-catching, like we could literally have a troll's head or something right there. Sylvie, you cottoned on pretty quickly there. Hey, Lolash, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good one, mate. Welcome to me designing my house in Valheim. Let's get a shout out to you. Oh, you were playing Dyson Sphere program. Awesome, dude. How is your Dyson Sphere program going?